Hey Walking Dead fans, Confire Nate here to talk about the last video in my Who Did Negan Kill, and that is that Negan kills Rick. Now wait a minute, I know you're thinking, what the crap? What kind of ridiculous thing is this? Hey listen, big shows have killed off major characters before. This isn't nothing new. But could it be possible that they finally decided that, you know what? We're going to move in a completely different direction. We're going to actually kill off the biggest main character, and that is Rick. Okay, I'm going to give you some reasons for, then I'm going to give you some reasons against. And again, guys, just a warning, I'm not saying I believe this, but there has been some speculation out there that this could be the case. So I'm just going to make those arguments and then we're going to move on. Alright, first off, number one, the fact that the show keeps mentioning we need the hugest impact, the biggest impact, the most unbelievable impact. What bigger impact would you get than killing Rick? Okay, if they kill off Rick, it's going to be huge. People are going to flip out. And it might actually put the show at a whole nother level for all the people who have said, oh, they're scared to kill off main characters. It doesn't get any more main than Rick Grimes himself. Think about it. Okay. Now here's another reason. Think about this. Robert Kirkman has been very explicit to say that in different moments, at different things, people ask him, what would you do in the comics? Would you ever kill Rick off? Would you ever think? Well, he said it multiple times. Yeah, Rick's going to die. Now, he's never done it, and many people who read the comics might say, maybe it's past due at this point in the comics, but not in the show. Maybe this could be that moment to really center in as Negan be that villain and completely change the show from here on out. It definitely would make that difference. Now, the other reason, which is kind of odd, but they came out with this interesting article that said that the guy that plays Rick Grimes, Andrew Lincoln, was frustrated with the show, was kind of frustrated with him having to constantly bring his family from London over to Georgia to do the show, and then back again, and that maybe he's ready to move on. You know how actors are. I mean, you're on a show for a while, your prospects start to rise a little bit. Maybe you're ready to move on and try something else out. It's possible. Just saying. Now, I'm going to give you some reasons for why it's not going to be Rick. Okay, first off, it's Rick. Think about it. Are they going to do this? No, they're not going to do this. Rick is one of the greatest characters. No one's going to kill him off. He plays the part perfectly. There's no reason in the world that they're going to kill Rick off. I mean, for real. Okay, the other reason is who would take his place as the leader? I mean, I know a lot of people really love Norman Reedus. I really love Daryl. But I just don't see Daryl playing that part. He's not Rick. Rick needs to have that, the ability to kind of be a leader, and Daryl can be a leader and he can be effective, but he's not Rick. Now, the person that probably makes the biggest choice, that would really fit the part, and I think would fit the part well in the comics, would be eventually having Carl take his place. Now, Carl in the show is a lot closer to age, whereas Carl in the comics is. So this would make more sense for this to happen, but I still don't think it will happen now. It could happen in a few years, but not right now. And I guess really the only other reason would just be that they don't have the guts to do it. I mean, it would set them apart. The show would have to go to a whole new level, and I just don't think they're ready to do that. Okay, they'd be scared about losing people. I mean, it's one of the most popular shows on television. Killing off Rick, that would cause a lot of people to be mad. I just don't think they will do it. So what do you think? Do you think they could possibly kill Rick off? I know you're probably thinking, of all the videos that I've done about who could Negan kill, this one kind of seems like it's out of nowhere. But in the entire time that I was doing videos for everybody, I kept coming across stuff where people were saying, it's going to be Rick, it's going to be Rick. And I felt like I needed to end this series on the person I think is probably the least likely to die, and that's Rick. Now, some of you might also say, well, you didn't do a video about Carl. Well, Carl's not going to die. Why is Carl not going to die? Because if anybody knows anything, he has a huge story to play, which I'll do a video about eventually in the next season. Now, I also didn't do a video about Aaron. I didn't do a video about Rosita or Sasha. Now, why? I don't think any one of those three characters deserves to be killed off at this point. They haven't been in the show, and I don't feel like the impact would even be felt. It would just be another person dying. No different than Denise getting shot in the eye with a crossbow bolt. Either way, I don't think that will be what they're going for. They're going for someone important. So out of all the videos I've done, it's going to be one of those people. This is the last video. I want your picks on here. And I'm going to go back and we're going to talk about this on the show. But everyone who's watching, I want you to put your comment on the video who you think it is. I'm going on record to say Abraham because that's who I feel like it is. And I want to know who you think it is. Leave me a comment. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. But look forward. I'm going to do some more Walking Dead videos coming up here in the future. And until next time, we'll see you later.